Hey guys, I'm here in the George Washington and Jefferson National Forests. Today, my plan is to hike Fridley's Gap. It's a new trail I actually haven't hiked before. It's supposed to be 9.4 miles, I believe, something like that. Basically, my goal is to hike about 10 miles today. There's like a little parking space here where I was able to park my car. There's about 2 cars here. There's 1 car that's pulling up right now. It's a beautiful day today. It's a little bit overcast, but it's still really warm, honestly. I feel right now really warm. I don't even need a thick jacket. It feels about 60 degrees, not very windy, so it's just a perfect day to go on a hike, and I'm really excited and looking forward to do this. So if you guys are ready, let's go check this place out. Let's do it. One quick tip, guys, I want to leave for you when you start hiking this trail. Just make sure when you start to hike the trail that you follow the purple blazer, because I believe that is the correct way to go. Even though I haven't hiked it myself, I believe this is the right way. Decided to take a short break. This last hill part was very uphilly, so just want to take a quick break, drink some water. Important tip I did also want to mention: once you cross that little stream, make sure you turn left, not right. I saw some people turn right. Maybe they want to check out like a shorter trail, but if you're trying to follow the Fridley Gap trail, I believe this is still the correct way, because that follows the same color, purple. We've learned that from the previous videos, so that's what I'm going to follow today. And according to my GPS, it shows like I'm on the right path. So walking down that path is just so beautiful. You see all those different streams of waterfalls, as you guys have seen. It's beautiful. And by the way, as you guys already know, if you watch my previous videos, this is lemon with water. Good stuff. One thing I've learned is if you're hiking in warm weather, around 60 all the way to 80, bring plenty of water. Today I didn't really bring a lot of water because I didn't think it's going to be that hot when you're hiking, you know, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if I end up with no water at the end of the hike. We'll see. All right, let's keep going. All right. Whoa, be careful. Just sat down here to take another quick break, drink some water. As you can see, I don't have much water left. I drank already more than halfway. It's just a very steep incline. I only hiked 2 miles and I already hit 1,000 feet of elevation. I don't know. This is one of the hardest hikes that I've hiked so far. This is not easy. According to my GPS, to make it back as a loop, it's gonna be back that way. So I'm gonna keep going back as a loop. If I had more time, maybe I would explore a little bit straight. But the thing is, it's a long hike, 10 miles, and I wanna be back in my car before it gets really dark. So I'm gonna keep going back to the loops.
Excuse me.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing? Did you come through here?
I know, I came that way, but according to the map, it shows that way, like for the loop. So I'm probably gonna go that way.
You can get through this?
I think so. Here, I'll show you.
Because I tried to get through from the other end, I couldn't get through. Well, no, I mean, but it was trees and rocks and everything.
Really? You tried that way? And
I tried from the other end, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't get through.
So it's better to go back that way?
Yeah, I always did that loop.
Oh.
Can't do it anymore.
Really?
They just, nobody's taking care of it.
So you're gonna go back that way?
I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna go this way a little bit and see how it is.
Okay, I'll go too and see. Today I want to read to you guys from one of my favorite books in the Bible, which is Psalms. As you guys have seen the previous videos, I read a lot from Psalms, and today I want to read 2 verses from the longest psalm in the Bible. If you know what it is, leave it in the comments, but the answer is Psalm 119. So I'm going to read from Psalm 119 verses 59 and 60. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments. I'm going to read it one more time. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments. So David, David, the one who wrote this book and this psalm, he's saying here that I thought on my ways. I feel like sometimes all of us, we need to take a break from the world. Like what I'm doing today, I'm just, taking a break, and we need to think on our ways. He said, I thought on my ways. Sometimes in life, it's good to take a break, to stop and just think, where is my life heading? Where am I going? What goal am I trying to reach? Where am I trying to end up? The way I see it is he thought on his ways, and he looked at his life, and he understood that, hey, nothing else matters more than God and following God, making God happy. He just understood that there's nothing else in this life that's more important, that's more fulfilling, that brings more joy, or that satisfies you the most than by following after God's testimonies, after following after His word, after His law. Also, verse 60, it says, I made haste. I made haste, I think it's an English word, which means didn't waste any time. I did it quickly. I made haste. I quickly did this. And delayed not to keep thy commandments. Actually, this verse tells you, and delayed not to keep thy commandments. So that's just something I would like to leave with you to think about, and kind of see what you want to do with your life, and to understand that there's nothing greater than following God. This brings back a story. I don't know if you guys remember this or not, if you guys read the Bible, about the prodigal son, where the prodigal son, he just kind of did his own way. Didn't want to listen to his parents, his family. He just went and he started doing his own thing. He wasted all his money. And then one day, he came to a realization, why am I here in this pit of sin? Why am I here in this pit of where I have no money, I'm broke? I feel like it's a good connection to this psalm, is he thought on his ways. He came to a realization, and he returned back, and he humbled himself, and he came to his father, and the father, of course, took him back, and at the end they made a feast for him. So this is a good point as well here. Think about your life. Just think about it. Come to that realization that you need God, that with this life you can't live without God. And then humble yourself, and God will accept you. God wants you. God has His arms wide open to receive you and to forgive you from your sins. So that's also what happened in my personal life as well. I was living in a sinful life, and that really ruined my life. And I came to that realization. Like the prodigal son, and like David, when he said, I thought on my ways. And I came to that realization. There's no one else that's going to save me, that's going to help me than God. And God changed my life, as you can see here today. I'm a new person because of God, and I live every day because of God. And even today, God has been with me. As you guys know, I've been hiking this trail. I was trying to do this loop. It's about 10-mile loop, and it's a hard trail. I already hiked about 1,800 feet of elevation, so it's a hard trail. But this gentleman that I met, right at the intersection, right at the exact point where I was going to go the wrong way. Well, not really the wrong way. I was going to go the loop, but he warned me. He said, listen, don't go that way, because that way there's going to be a blockage. So what would have happened if, let's say, he didn't come? If I kept walking there, I would come to the trees, and I wouldn't be able to continue the trail. So I would have to walk all the way from those trees back here, back to the very end of my car. It would have been 100% past dark. So in my opinion, this was definitely from God that I met this person, John. God take cares of you. If you serve God, look, God take cares of you, and He helps you, and He's always there for you, always. Right now I'm gonna go start heading back down to my car. I'm getting a little bit chilly. It's already 4:41 p.m. so I got about, let's see, 4:41, about 2 hours before the sun really sets. Okay guys, as you can see, I've safely made it back from the hike to the parking lot. I'm standing right next to my car. I'm glad it's still in the same spot that I left it. Anyway, it's been a really fun but challenging hike for me, to be honest. It's not been an easy hike so far. This has been the most challenging hike so far for me this year. I actually hiked a total distance of 6.57 miles, with a total ascent of 1,893 feet, which is probably the biggest that I've hiked so far this year, and a total time of 4 hours 41 minutes. So I'm about to start heading back home now already, but so far it's been a fun day. Even though it's overcast and things like that, I still really enjoyed it, and that was actually my plan anyway. I just wanted to kind of get out of the normal busy world and just kind of go out somewhere in a new spot that I haven't been before and just have a whole day outside. If I could hike the full loop, the 9-10 miles, I would totally do it, but I'm definitely glad I listened to that guy John. He was very helpful, and I'm thankful to God that he sent him to me to help me out. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get to a nice view at the end there, but I still had a great time. I'm gonna start heading back home now. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next adventure. God bless you all.